I want to make two things perfectly clear before we even get into the best YouTube channels for lawn care. This video is not a way to make amends for some of the more recent videos that really seem to ruffle a lot of folks' feathers. If you have not seen those two videos, guess what? You're in luck. I'm going to link both of them down below. I want to say one thing. I am not in YouTube for other creators, okay? What do I mean by that? Look, I love making friends. I have made a lot of new friends, have enjoyed getting to know people, but I am not in this to please other creators. I am in this to please you, the viewers, the average homeowner like me trying to have a nice lawn on a budget. But I do watch some other YouTubers, and today we're going to talk about what channels I think are the best lawn care channels on YouTube. And I can already hear it. People are going to say, oh my gosh, how can you say the best? You don't have the stats for that. You don't have the facts to back that up. And I'm going to say, look, this is my opinion, okay? The best, in my opinion, these are the ones that I enjoy watching the most, that I turn to for my lawn-tainment, if you want to call it. Because I mentioned in a video recently, I don't watch a whole lot of videos about lawn care on YouTube anymore. I think it's gotten pretty stale and boring, and I'm watching videos in other hobbies that I don't even participate in. But these, folks, are what I think are the best lawn care channels on YouTube. And here's the surprising thing. I know a lot of y'all want to base your best off of how many subscribers and viewers they have and how many views they get per video, because that is the ultimate indicator of best channels on any genre in YouTube. And that is so far from the truth. Gosh, you know what the higher numbers of subscribers typically means? It just means that there are people out there that just want to be told what to do and exactly how to do it and what to buy, and they can't think for themselves. They just have to have some guiding authority figure that makes every decision for them. And that's how those people, with their products they're pitching you and all their affiliate links and everything else they've got going on in their businesses, get such higher followings, because they just seem like they know more about what they're talking about. They're experts. And that's where we get into my list after that little rendezvous, because these lawn care YouTubers aren't even the biggest. Some of them aren't even very well known, and they're still what I think are the best. And I'm going to tell you why I think they're the best. And one of the best examples of why I think they're the best is because they just tell you about what they're doing in their lawns. And here's a few that come to mind. Chuck at Dadding All Day. You ever watch Chuck? Heck of a cinematographer, heck of a filmmaker. Not only is he combining great filmmaking, but he's doing it with lawn care, and he's just doing it talking about what he is doing in his lawn. And I love that. Another one. Look, everybody wants a golf course lawn, right? Everybody's just talking about their golf course lawn and their green and their fairway. And then they're showing you that they've got 5 acres, 10 acres, 20 acres, 30 acres for their backyard golf course lawn. Those aren't backyard golf course lawns to me. Who has a backyard that's 20 acres? You want a real backyard golf course lawn? How about Jason over at Our Lawn? He has a real, reasonable backyard golf course lawn. Jason does a great job. You want to learn about golf course lawns, go watch him on Our Lawn. Here's another one, and here's one I like because he's done it in 2 houses now, and that's Dino over at the Lawn Shark. We saw what he did in his house before, and now he's moved into a new one, and he has gone through the gauntlet of projects and successes and failures, and he's still got things in the works. And he doesn't just do grass. He's also done a shed build and a little privacy fence for his, I think it was his trash can, but he's got all sorts of different things going on his lawn and around his house, and I like just watching somebody improve what they've started with. Is he like, pitching a bunch of products and trying to sell me all these things along the way. No, I just get to see the pride he takes and the steps he takes to better his property and his home. All right. Now, those are the ones that I see kind of in my realm, just talking about what they're doing about the lawn and how they do it their way. And contrary to popular belief, I also do like to get into more detailed, knowledgeable, things and tips about lawn care, but I don't do that stuff because I want to be some sort of expert. I do that stuff because I enjoy the folks that are presenting it. And the first one that comes to mind is Turf Mechanic. Brian the Turf Mechanic. Look, this guy, he's a no bells and whistles type YouTube channel. A lot like me, I would say. And man, he has just really educated himself and does an extremely good job of explaining things in kind of a layman's terms manner without throwing you a bunch of expert lawn care agronomist, turf professional jargon at you, okay? He's just kind of a regular guy that's learned a lot of deep things along the way, and he's sharing it. And he's got a new house as well. He has recently moved, and I'm excited about seeing what he is going to do to transform that property. Turf Mechanic, worth a watch. Another, now this one's a team of guys. They're really throwing out a lot of more detailed, what would you say, more, I don't know what you want to call it. They just get more into the nitty gritty of it. And that's the guys over at the We Working team. Elevated Landscapes, Cam and Rob over at Turf Therapy. Rob does a lot of gardening stuff as well. But if you like more of the science and the under the soil and all that kind of stuff, Cam and Rob, the We Working team, you're going to get lots of more deeper information if that's what you're into. I'm more surface level, average homeowner, do the basics, cultural practices, maybe a few other things, and that's where I like to stop. But if I want to educate myself a little bit more, those are the three that I'm watching. Turf Mechanic, Rob, Turf Therapy, and Cam over at Elevated Landscapes. You're going to broaden your knowledge from those three guys. And the final one, perhaps maybe a fan favorite, not even the one with the most subscribers, but he has what I would say is one of the hands down best lawn care channels on YouTube. And I can't remember the last time he tried to sell me something. You won't find anybody more honest or transparent in their reviews of product. Great personality, big personality, does more than just lawns, does plants and dahlias and builds a shed and things with his family. And you know who I'm about to say. Connor Ward, look, I would say he is probably the cream of the crop at the top of when it comes to lawn care YouTube channels. Authentic, genuine, not trying to toot any of these guys' horns, but I think all these that I just mentioned are the best lawn care YouTube channels. And gosh, I mean, I might put myself in there somewhere, but I think we all have some things in common, but branch out in just the right amount of ways to make us all unique and interesting in this lawn care space. Okay, for all you softies that have been like, oh, all he's doing is complaining about stuff. No, I'm not complaining about things. I'm just speaking my mind, my opinion. And you obviously, when you say that, you don't like to hear opinions other than yours. Well, guess what? Here on Budget Lawns, you're going to continue getting that because authentic content is the same no matter when it's published. And if you can't deal with that, get out of here. All right, my friends, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you hadn't already, and we'll see you next time.